Carolina worker who is in a wheelchair is using his experience to help raise awareness for disabled people in our state.
Our Spectrum News 1 reporter Norlene Kawaja has more on how over the years he's had to become more informed about his rights in the workplace.
It took Darren Good years to adjust to his new life.
At first, I didn't want to drive. Then I was like, well, it's time to get out and drive because I wanted to get a job and things like that.
Good works hard to be self-reliant.
You don't have to call nobody. Nobody have to come pick you up. You just can get in your car and go freely, just like everybody else.
He's found his independence. Good is a survivor of gun violence that left him paralyzed from the waist down after being shot in the back 13 years ago. Good brings us to a park in Raleigh where he grew up.
I grew up playing basketball here. This is the center where I grew up playing basketball. As a since I was 5, I played all the way through all leagues here, and that's why we're here. And my son grew up, and this is where he play at now. So it's like it's wonderful to have your child grow up where you come from.
Good is a single father to his 16-year-old son. He has to work to support his household. He believes he's been passed over for jobs because of his disability. 9 months ago, he was hired by Amazon to be a packer in the Garner Fulfillment Center.
I'm grateful. They gave me the job, gave me an opportunity, but it's just how you treat your employees with disabilities. These people on staff have to be trained, know how to deal with people. You just can't come to nobody and violate their rights or harass them, or it's this harassment. You keep harassing me, talking about I don't meet the qualified rate, which why you didn't put me in a place where I don't have to worry about no rate.
The rate Good's referring to, the number of packages an Amazon employee is expected to fill each week. And he says he's been written up before for underperformance. Good says he knows his rights under the Americans with Disabilities Act, which prohibits discrimination against people in several areas, including employment. He claims Amazon managers are in violation of the ADA by not doing more to accommodate him. His request for a guaranteed accessible parking spot was denied. He also says he hasn't had a dedicated workstation with an adjustable desk, something that would make it easier for someone with a disability to do their job. Good adds that he's brought all his issues to management. All he's been told is that, quote, they're working on it. Spectrum News 1 reached out to Amazon to get its response to Good's allegations. In a statement, Amazon spokesperson Steve Kelly said in part, at Mr. Good's request, he was provided a custom workspace to meet his specific needs. The leaders at the Garner Fulfillment Center continue to support Mr. Good by fine-tuning his workspace accommodations and addressing other issues where possible and in accordance with applicable law. Amazon goes on to say all its senior leaders at the Garner facility have been through ADA training, something they do yearly, adding the company was recognized as one of the best places to work for disability inclusion this year by the Disability Equality Index. This index, run by Disability:IN and the American Association of People with Disabilities, is a rating tool to help give businesses a way to measure inclusion and provides a roadmap to improve.
Some people give up when they got disability, or because they weren't born with it, then they get the disability, they'll give up in life. No, don't give up, keep going. And that's why I go to work every day, and that's why I drive and try to be independent as possible, because I might motivate the next person. Yeah, we got disability, but we want to be treated the same way like everybody else.
For special treatment, just reasonable accommodations.
Right, the tools for success for the job. Thanks, Nora Lane, for that story. The Disability Equality Index gives companies a score from 0 to 100.